Hello everybody and welcome back to a new weekly vlog. I'm actually currently at Farringdon with my mum and we're waiting for Jenny and her mum. Very excited. So I'm trying out a new style of hair today. What do you guys think? I actually really like it and I think it's going to become a new regular, but I think I can see Jen, so I'll see you guys in a minute. I love the way same type dress. We started off at Starbucks and tried this mango bubble tea, which was really nice and really refreshing, and we had a few cakes, and then we went over to Mina Lima and we went to Primark, and we went to the Disney store, but we got chatting and was just catching up because we hadn't seen each other for a couple of weeks, so we were all just catching up, which was really nice. But I just love Mina Lima. I mean, look at this, it is so beautiful. I'm going to be doing a Mina Lima tour very shortly.
Poo. I don't know what I'm doing.
We are home from work and I am yet again making a mug of tea. Why did I say it like that? It sounded like a proper girl boy then. But I am actually making a cup of tea. I am feeling really dragony today, so it's been absolutely freezing. I have no idea why it's so cold. And I was in a blaze this morning, but I was so cold in the office that I actually ended up putting my Dragon Era jacket on that I got from Truly Magical Gifts Co. No, Truly Magical Books Co. Basically, I brand rep for Truly Magical Gifts Co. But she also has another brand that's called Truly Magical Books. And I get the two confused sometimes when I'm talking. But I got it from Truly Magical Books. I love it so much. I actually really love this little look of like the little collar peeking out with my little dragon necklace and my jumper. I've actually got one of my work dresses on. I don't know if you can see in the mirror. If I go in the mirror, can you see? I don't know. But I do have my little dress on, my little tartan skirt, and I have these heart tights that Jenny picked up for me from Primark. No idea if you can see me. I'll try and insert a little picture of me or something. But I have got home. Mum is not here. She has gone to stay at a friend's. As I said, I'm making tea. And I need to put our dinner on. I was going to say I need to make tea, but it will get confusing because tea. Oh my gosh, I'm in just a mood today. So I'm going to be making dinner in a minute. I don't actually know what I want because I didn't eat until quite late at work today. So we had a team meeting and we got bought lunch today. So I had chicken Caesar salad, which was insane. But I didn't eat until about 2 o'clock. And it's like 5 o'clock now. But luckily, by the time dinner's ready, it should be about 5:30, 6. So that should give me enough time. I am sort of hungry. I'm kind of torn because we have butter chicken with rice or chicken Kiev's mash and beans. I kind of really fancy chicken Kiev, but I just don't know if I'm hungry for it right now. What I might do is have a walk on the walking machine and then see how hungry I am after that. Or I might actually no, I'm going to make the curry tonight because then I can split it for me and Dad because John makes his food during the week to take to work. And then me and Dad are eating, and it's just me and Dad eating today, as I said, Mum's away. So I'm going to probably make the curry and then I can split my portion in half and have half tonight and half for my lunch tomorrow, which will be good. And then there's a couple of things I want to show you, a couple of things I bought, a couple of bits I've done. I need to do some editing. I really need to do some editing. My Hardwick haul video was all ready and then I kept downloading it just before I went away, trying to upload it, and it kept being like all up on a moon, and I never do it. And it was sounding like this when I was doing the editing and the thing. So when I downloaded it, you couldn't hear it. It just sounded like that. I don't know why I did it like that. I can probably muffle it on here. But every time I would download it onto YouTube, it started to sound muffly, which was really annoying. So I need to try and sort that out. I also need to wash a few bits in my room because I just forgot to do it this morning. I forgot to put them in the wash, so I need to sort that out. Edit some Death Eater episodes and yeah, just get some general stuff done. What I might actually do is write a plan for the week. I might actually sit down in a minute once I've started to put dinner on and put a plan, just sit and make a plan for the week, and then that way I can start ticking stuff off as I'm doing it, because it's Tuesday, because it was Bank Holiday Monday yesterday. We went for an afternoon tea. I got a little bit of footage, but not too much. We just kind of wanted to enjoy it. It was part of my dad's birthday present. His other bit, which I will be vlogging for you guys, is this Tutankhamun VR experience at the XL. Jenny actually told me about it, and then we asked my dad, and my dad said he wanted to go, so that was part of his present as well. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to put the dinner in. I've got to find it. It's in one of the fridges. We actually have two fridges. I'm going to ramble for a second, but we have two fridges because we have our main fridge in here, and then during lockdown we got another fridge. So there's another fridge in our utility room. It's like just a mini fridge freezer, it's only small. So I need to find where the dinner stuff is, put that on, and then I'll be back. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're starting today off differently because we're going to do a new routine. My dad got the walking machine out for me, so we're going to do walking every morning. Now I was going to do 10 minutes every single morning when I first get up, and then like some more when I go back tonight, or when I get back in an evening. But I actually decided that I'm only going to do 5 minutes today because A, my watch keeps telling me that it's got no battery, and B, I woke up like 5 minutes late, so we're going to do 5 minutes less, but then we're going to do some more later. I've actually been hitting like 13 to 17,000, sometimes 20,000 steps most days because I've been using the walking machine and going out for walks, so I want to continue that momentum. I'm exhausted, but I'm hoping this is going to wake me up. And I've nearly done a minute of it already, so I mean, that's great. So yeah, I'm going to do this, and then we're going to get on with the week. Let's go! Here's me trying to sort my room in the evening. I'm still dressed from work. I actually do wear this Slytherin jacket at work sometimes if it goes with my outfit, just because most of the time I'm not client facing, and they're really chill with us wearing jumpers and stuff in the office in case we get cold, because sometimes our office can get really cold and sometimes it can get really warm. But here's me finding some chocolate that I didn't realise I had. I'm trying to do a massive overhaul of my room because I actually have the box room of the family. I'm going to do a huge overhaul, but that obviously costs money, so I'm just trying to budget it in for now. But yeah, let's get on with the rest of the vlog. Hello everybody, it is Thursday, it is work from home day, and it's a really sad day because it's actually Yaz's last week, so she finishes work tomorrow, which is really sad. But I'm going out for lunch with her and our other colleague Lucy in about, it's 9:30 now, so in about 3-4 hours, because we're meeting I think about 12:30, so we're going to use our lunch break as our time. But I've actually been online since about 7 o'clock this morning, which means that when I get back I literally will have one meeting and then I'm done for the day, which is brilliant. But I just thought I would vlog for you guys this morning. I've just realised how that is so much better. I just realised like how bright it kind of looked. But I just figured that I would vlog whilst I do my hair so that I can actually have some footage for today. I'm not sure if Yasmin or Lucy will want to be in the vlog. I probably will just show you what I've got for lunch. In fact, I will insert a clip over me of what I decide to get for lunch. I'm kind of debating it right now. I'm sort of like, what do I fancy? Because we're going to a cafe that I really, really like, that they do really, really nice baguettes, and their hash browns are insane. So I might get a baguette with a hash brown on the side. But I just wanted to reflect for a few minutes. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to make a full video on this or not. I might even do another clip when I'm home tonight, but I just wanted to reflect on a few things. So it is actually the 15th of May. On the 17th of May last year, I actually did my very final day of teaching, which to the day is a year tomorrow, but to the date is a year on Saturday. And I just figured I would have a little bit of a reflect. Now, I've not written any notes or done anything. This is just kind of like I just kind of decided to do this right now. The question that I get asked a lot, I just want to let you know that Mum is here. The floorboards are creaky, so you might hear that, and I do apologise. But one of the questions that I get asked all the time, even at work, is, do you regret leaving teaching? And if you want the honest answer is no, I don't. It's actually one of the best decisions that I've ever made. I feel so much happier. I feel so much freer, and yeah, I just love it. I think I was made to work in an office. I think I was made to work in social media and in marketing. There are stress, like there is stress. I can't say there isn't. Like there is stress in every single job, but compared to the stress I had as a teacher, this isn't anywhere near as bad. It's like a challenge rather than a stress. So a lot of the time, the stress you have is just like a challenges that you need to overcome, whereas stress in teaching is actually stress, and it got quite unhealthy. I like the fact that I can come home from work and I can switch off for the day. Like I literally come home and that's it. Don't have to worry about it anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, every now and again, because I do run the social media, you know, if somebody's commented on the LinkedIn or they've commented on Instagram or something, then I will just go on and give it a reply if needed. But a lot of the time I will just kind of leave that until the next day, unless I'm basically told there's something major that needs to come down. So like if a piece of information that I've put up is slightly factually incorrect, because that does happen sometimes. Sometimes you're given some information at one point in time and then you create posts or something about it, and then actually by the time it's been scheduled and uploaded, something has changed. So for example, we rent offices in my company and do meeting rooms and event spaces, and sometimes I'll be told, you know, that this event space or this office is currently available, and then suddenly it won't be available anymore. So then it might be that the caption needs changing, or it needs to be taken down, or something like that. It doesn't happen very often. It is very, very rare that that happens. Like maybe, I don't even know, it's literally once in a blue moon. I think it's happened maybe twice since I started. So it's really, really rare, but yeah, it does happen every now and again. Sorry, you can probably see my work screen purely because it's like another source of light to make this video clip better. Another question I get asked a lot is, do you miss the school holidays? And I'm going to be honest with you, again, no, I don't miss the school holidays at all. The school holidays when I was in teaching was kind of, I needed them, like I needed them. It was like you went back to work and it was like a countdown. Like you go into work and be like, it's okay, it's only like, you know, 22 days until the school holidays, or it's only 5 days until the school holidays. Back then, the school holidays was that mental relief that I needed. I needed that for my mental health. If I didn't have those school holidays, my mental health was so bad, especially when it was like an 8-week term. It was a nightmare. So the summer term was always the worst, because the summer term was always between 7 to 8 weeks. And before that, you would have a 4-week term. And the 4-week term wasn't too bad, to be honest, because it was you had like a bank holiday in it, so you had like a 4-day week and this, that and the other. Whereas the 8-week term, you were literally like, it was just like you were done, the kids were done, no one wanted to be there, and it was really hard. Whereas actually I don't worry too much about it. So I currently work in a workplace where I'm able to work from home 1 day a week, and having that 1 day a week, although yes, I do have to work, so like I am working today and I am doing stuff, I don't really feel like I need it. So I didn't actually use any annual leave until I went to Matlock a couple of weeks ago, and then I used half a day on the Thursday, the Friday, and I used the Monday, and we went from the Thursday until the Monday, and then I went back to work on the Tuesday. And don't get me wrong, I was exhausted on the Tuesday, but it wasn't like I had to entertain 30 kids. I could go in and just watch a bit of Netflix whilst I was doing my work. So it was actually fine. Like I was tired, but I was fine. Another thing that I love is that I don't have to take my holidays when somebody tells me I have to take my holidays. I can take them wherever I want. We do have one company holiday, which is the time in between Christmas and New Year's. So I always know that from Christmas Eve, because Christmas Eve is a half day, I won't actually be going back to work until the 2nd of January. So I do know that I get that time off, which is really lovely, that I don't need to use that for my annual leave. But it just means that outside of that, I get 25 days annual leave that I can take anytime. And currently I've got 13 days annual leave left, which is insane. I thought I would use my annual leave really quickly, but I've got 13 days left. What I've already booked is I'm going to Hever Castle with Jenny. Actually, it's either this week or when you're watching this, it's either this week or the week after. I'm going to Hever Castle with Jen. And then I've got my birthday. So in my company, I get my birthday off. So I've got my birthday, the 20th of June off, where we're going to the Warner Bros. Studio Tour, which is going to be amazing. And then I have got, in July, I've got a Monday off because we're going to go and see Fern, which will be amazing. And then in August, I've got 4.5 days off, which is the cruise, which is the first week of August. And then in September, I've got the 1st and 2nd of September. I literally book that off like every single year. I need to actually look at that for next year. I don't really know what to book off because, as I said, I get a work from home day a week. So that's just like an extra day where I can finish work and then I can go and do something if I want to. Like, for example, I started at 7 o'clock this morning. I'm going to be finishing between 2 and 3 this afternoon. And then, yeah, the weekends are great because I can do stuff at the weekends. I don't have to worry about work. But I've been rambling on for 10 minutes and I've just realised I want to go and do a couple of bits because I have a meeting. I'm going to come back for you guys in a minute and finish this off. But yeah. Okay guys, so I've just made some social media posts and I was going to come back to film another bit because I've started getting some questions for like my 1 year of teaching advice. But I actually thought that what I might do is get you guys to leave a list of questions, or if you don't want to leave your question, if you want to DM me, then you can DM me over on my Instagram, which I will leave here, linked above and linked below. I thought you could let me know what questions you would like me to answer and then I'll come back and do a video, because I just figured there's so many things that I could talk about, but this vlog would be so long. So yeah, let me know what you would like to know down below, whether it be to do with leaving teaching in general, if you need some advice, work-life balance, marketing, just anything you want to know about going from being a teacher to not being a teacher anymore, basically career change, or if there's any questions you've got about teaching, I'll do my best to answer them. But I have obviously been out a year now, so practice might have changed, but I can like give you any advice or anything, or if you want any like story times about anything, then let me know that as well. I'm gonna go and grab a drink before my meeting, and then I'll be back. I think we can all guess what I'm making. I'm making a cup of tea, but it's got really cold outside and I'm really cold, and I'm in this really cute, like what I call a Mamma Mia dress, and I love it, but I'm gonna be freezing, so I think I'm gonna have to go and get leggings and the top on in a minute. But it's got really cold outside, so I figured that actually I'm gonna try and get ready. I just need to go and see what time my meeting is, because I know it's been pushed back a tiny bit because the meeting that some of them are in prior to our meeting has overrun, and it's still going on, and it should have finished by now. Whoa! Sorry guys, I wasn't expecting that. That was a pretty sick transition, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but I'm going to let my tea brew, go and find something warmer to wear, just double check what time the meeting's gonna be, and then come back to you guys. Okay guys, so that meeting didn't actually happen. We're going to have a lunch meeting while we're there, because I've got to drive about half an hour to get to the cafe, and the girls are maybe like 10-15 minutes away from it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to find my keys, I'm going to find my shoes, make sure everything's locked up, I'm going to get going, and I will see you when I get there. Okay guys, so I'm here to meet the girls for lunch. I've done my hair, I'm very excited, but I'm trying to find the clothes bins because that's where they're waiting. I don't know where that is, so I'm going to find them, and yeah, I'll see you guys when I've got some lunch. Okay guys, I'm back, and I've just realised that I forgot to film my lunch, but I had a sausage and fried onion baguette with a side of hash browns. It was so good. It was so nice to have like a little lunch with the girls. I'm going to be so sad to say goodbye to Yasmin. But yeah, it was just really nice to have a little girly time. Now I'm back. I've got a meeting in about 40 minutes, so I'm just going to sort a few things out, finish off a few little bits of a few posts, have my meeting, and then I'm going to film my haul for the Castle Bazaar vlog, which I'm not sure if it's coming out before or after this one. I haven't fully decided yet. I need to actually have a look, and then I need to finish off this vlog. In fact, I might actually finish this vlog here in a moment, and then I will start my next weekly vlog from tomorrow for you guys. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do actually. I don't know why I'm still rambling. So if the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Remember to comment down below if there's anything you want to know about career change, marketing, teaching, any questions that I can answer, or any just general questions. If you think you would just like to know in general, then make sure you leave those below. If you would like to see more of my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell on so you are notified every single time I upload. And if you want to see any more of my videos, please click here. I hope you're having a most magical day. I'll see you soon. Bye!